SWOMP.ca interviewed Taylor Perkins back in 2013 when Bleeker Ridge was opening up for Airborne. Remember them? Over a decade later, they're still kicking and even harder now. We get to talk to Taylor again, and now you guys just go by Bleeker. How's it going, Taylor?
It's going really good. I haven't thought about that Airborne tour for a while. That was awesome.
Well, I was just going to ask, do you have any recollections from those days opening for that band? They were pretty cool and heavy.
Yeah, they're awesome. They're the most energy I've ever seen by any band ever, by far. Before we went on tour with them, we saw them play a Heavy Montreal or something, some festival, and he climbed up on this huge rigger, and it was insane. That was cool. We learned a lot from those guys.
And you've toured with a lot of great bands, and being Canadian, you guys are from Aurelia, right?
Yeah, heck yeah.
Yeah, and you guys have a hometown show that you guys are playing in April. Is it a festival, Roots North?
Yeah, Roots North is it's a really wide festival. So all the bars and stuff like that have live music the whole time. Aurelia is such a great music town. It's awesome.
You have actually been in the music industry since you were super duper young. How old were you? 13, 14 when you busted onto the scene?
I think it was I was in grade 8 and my brother was in grade 7 or something like that. So I think I was the first record we did, I was going into grade 9 and I sold it out of my locker in grade 9. I do remember that. It's a long time ago.
And so now you're still going. You've had a couple of band members switched out. Is it true that your drummer got stolen by Nikki Sixx?
Yeah, that is very true. Yeah, we did a record and we did a record with the singer of 6 a.m.
Yeah.
And then he got poached. So, but it's okay. It was a really great opportunity for him. And we're still good friends and stuff. So yeah, it was good. It was understandable.
Okay, so is that the reason for the name change too?
Well, honestly, it kind of sounded like everyone thought we were a country band all the time. I think it was because I think there's the Oak Ridge Boys or something like that.
Right.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So yeah. We stopped. We dropped the ridge, so we were not a country band.
Definitely not. Make it better. Just listen to that track. I think everybody is feeling that. Is that a song written kind of about the off feeling after the pandemic type thing?
It wasn't specifically pandemic, but there's definitely that off feeling that I experience and a lot of people experience. So it was I don't know. That was kind of a more of an emotional one, and also maybe the highest thing to sing in the entire world, so that was a mistake. But playing it live has been difficult. It's been fun. I'm learning how to sing it.
Well, see, I was thinking too with Walkin', which awesome, because when I read it before I listened to it, I'm it's spelled like Christopher Walken, but it's you're walking away. So I'm clever, but then you bring Christopher Walken into it at the end. So
yeah, that was awesome. Just an ad lib. That was a stupid thing. I was just in the studio and I was like Christopher Walken, and then I was laughing, and then we just decided to keep it. So originally it was just Walken, like a normal Walken.
But you were going to spell it like that, or was it going to be IN apostrophe?
It was going to be IN apostrophe until I did the vocal.
Oh, okay.
The real vocal.
There's parts of the vocal in there, and I'm if they're playing that at the end of your show, some of that's going to be hard to hit too, isn't it?
Yeah, we play that one first now.
Okay. But way to open up a show with that much energy, because that song, that's one of your harder ones that I've ever heard from you. Ever.
Oh yeah, that was the last one we had written. That was barely made the record that we're gonna release, and we're oh shit, we should just do it. So that was the first release.
So when does this record come out?
I want to say July. It's going to be a summer record. So we're going to continue to release songs slowly, and then I want to say June, July. So
can we expect maybe a song a month until then?
I feel a song, our next one's going to be in a couple weeks. But we can't release all the songs before the record. There still has to be a couple. Well,
you just have to leave a couple for the surprise, right?
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, I love this. I love releasing songs because I don't know, there's always this red tape where it's no, we don't want to release. It's we're just pumping stuff out, and it's good for just creatively to be oh yeah, people are actually going to hear this and hear it soon after it's written. So usually it takes, I don't know, a year or 2 years for stuff to get released, and we're just pumping it out. It's awesome.
Yeah, it is. It's really awesome. I feel like I'm conflicted about that because I love when an album just drops and you have it all right there. But then sometimes it's overwhelming. You can't just listen to that song until you love it, you know?
Yeah. And like, it's bad too because like we keep releasing these songs and we're still like writing songs. So we're kind of keep adding to the record, which is, I guess, good. But it's like, we gotta stop at some point.
No, you don't. How many songs are on this record?
Well, I don't know right now. It's up for debate.
That's awesome. So in a couple days, this Wednesday, you're doing the Houseville Fame tour with the Trews, wrapping up in Oshawa?
Yeah. Wednesday, like in like 2 days.
Yeah, 2 days.
So we just did like an out west like tour with them. I think we played 6 or 7 shows. And then we came back and now Oshawa.
So are you doing some of the songs off of the new album before they're released, or is it Make It Better and Walk In and you're saving the rest as a surprise?
No, we just keep trying the new ones. So we're definitely playing different new ones all the time.
Okay. And have you found anybody's trying to leak those?
Trying to leak them? No, I don't think so.
Oh.
There's one called 98 actually and there's one called Cool. So yeah, maybe. People are requesting them and stuff, and it's not released yet. So, but I mean, I don't know. We got to learn how to play them before we release them. It's a different animal.
Yeah, you get to, because you can look at their faces when they're listening to this for the first time, which is, you can't put a price on that.
Yeah. You can see what parts are great, and if they know the lyrics right away, which is good. And it's like, and also, I think sometimes we make a mistake of like, you write a song, then you just go record it. But if you go play live, you kind of get to know the song a bit more, and like you have a bit of time to spend with it and do something that you totally wouldn't do if you hadn't played it live. It's kind of weird.
How was it playing with the Trews?
Oh, awesome. Yeah, they're good friends. They're crazy. Like, Colin, his voice is ridiculous. He can sing way better than I can, by far, and it's kind of annoying. I don't know his secret. And all the guys are great, and like, they have hit after hit after hit, so every night's fun to listen to them. So
yeah, we saw them in Detroit, and John Angus jumped on the bar and played the guitar all the way down it, just sliding across it. It was amazing.
No, yeah, it's awesome.
So this Wednesday, and then the hometown show. What else can we expect this summer? Are you going to be part of more festivals or any more concerts coming up?
Yeah, we have more festivals. Nothing's like released yet, but it's all, big secret stuff, But we're doing like a tour in June, and we're booking festivals and things. So it's slowly just going to be released. So we're going to be coming everywhere, kind of Canada. So.
And we can just find all of that out on your website. Is there a point of purchase for tickets there too?
There should be, yeah. There's probably like in a bio or something. I'm terrible at the internet, but I feel like it would be on the website or Instagram or Facebook.
I think too, people that are terrible with the internet are amazing with music. You can only be one or the other.
Well, it's good. That means I'm good at music.
There you go.
I'm definitely not good at the internet.
Well, you definitely have been since you've started so early in your life, and you've made it this far, and you're going to keep going. Do you think you'll go until you're like Mick Jagger's age?
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, we're only really doing it for ourselves. I always say this, like everything else is kind of a byproduct of just getting together with like Cole, Mike, and Chris and just making music. So it's like we'll be doing it even if we never get played on the radio or any tours ever again. We're still just going to keep writing and making music. So.
Oh, well, that is awesome to hear. And we're going to look for that new album coming out and listen to Make It Better and Walk In the meantime. Are you playing your old stuff too?
Yeah, some old stuff. I don't know. We're not going like way back, but we're going, sometimes we'll throw like a really old one in there. It kind of depends. If I just, like right before we play, it's always like, should we try this one? And then 2 guys say no, and if 1 guy says yes, then we just do it. So
every show is different.
Yeah, every show is different. Like at least like 1 or 2 songs are different.
Okay.
Got to keep it fresh.
Well, we look forward to seeing more from you, and thank you so much for taking the time with me, Taylor, today.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks for having me.